It was a cold morning on Tuesday, February 19th, but that didn't stop the energy and excitement in the air at Vance Middle School. Many people in Bristol have been looking forward to this day for years. This is the day that Bristol, Tennessee City Schools officially break ground on the new middle school.
Good morning. It was more than a decade ago that we started on this path to get here. And we've had a few detours, and we've had a couple of full stops. So I'm especially excited, and I know the rest of the board is, to get here today in 2019 when we're going to officially break ground for the new middle school that's going to be built. Along the way, the school administration for the district and also for the middle school never gave up hope. They continued to plan, they continued to analyze what the needs of our students might be for the future. So I say thank you to them for helping get us here much faster than we would have been if they had just given up and stopped thinking about it coming down the road. We've had two great partners to get here. One is Community Tectonics Architects, and I know Don Shell is with us today, and also Burwell Construction. Bill Prince and Nick Self, William Burris and Bill Burris, they have all continually supported the Bristol community just like they have for decades. So we are very proud to be partnered with them to build this school for our students. When this started in 2006, I thought that my children might be able to come here. Well, that's not happened. One's at UT as a sophomore and one's a senior at Tennessee High. But what I know is that the students who will come in the future will be so proud of this school, and I hope that our community will be very proud of this school and support it. It is going to be a beautiful piece of architecture sitting right in the middle of Bristol, Tennessee. And we're going to have so many visitors and hopefully people and industries who are looking forward to moving here, that we will have a fabulous middle school to entice them to come here, to build their manufacturing facilities and to bring their families, and let's raise them in Bristol in a great community for everybody. So right now, what I'd like to do is say thank you to the Sullivan County Commissioners and also to the Bristol, Tennessee City Council, because they have supported this project financially. So it is my pleasure to introduce to you the Mayor of Sullivan County, the Honorable Richard Venable. Thank you.
What an honor it is for me to be invited here to celebrate with you today. Board of Education, congratulations. I would like to start by recognizing our county commissioners who are attending this morning. Commissioner Mark Vance, Commissioner Randy Morrell, Commissioner Mark Hutton, Mark's in the back. But we certainly are proud to be here and celebrate with you. Ms. Harrison, you attend your journey, and I remember before I took the oath of office as mayor, I began this journey along with you over 4 years ago. And I'm proud of our county commission that I served with for that 4-year term. I'm proud of the way they acted on behalf of the people of Sullivan County for probably the most important thing that we do as county officials is provide for educational opportunities for our young people. So I congratulate the city of Bristol and your Bristol City Council on the support, and I can't say enough about the support that we got. If I start naming names, I'll miss somebody, but you know, and your community knows who came down and encouraged our county commission, gave them information on which to base a great decision. So again, I'm just delighted to be here with you. The sun is shining. I've got on all the clothes that I own. But again, I think that the sun shining on Bristol today is indicative of the generations who will be educated in this facility. And again, so happy to be here with my colleagues and our colleagues at Bristol. And it's my pleasure now to introduce a very long-time friend and someone who you can be proud of to be the leader of your Bristol government now, Mayor Margaret Fire Robin.
Thank you. It's thrilling to be here today, and I hear the train in the background that's part of our journey and part of our life here in Bristol that we feel so proud of and so good about. I want to introduce my city council folks, and if y'all will stand up and wave if you can. Lee Powers, Chad Keene, where's Chad, and Jack Young. Who have been on this journey and have had education as a top priority since they began on this city council. My journey began with PTA service, I won't say how many years ago, but anyway, but I want to say and big thanks to our staff who aren't here. You won't see them. They already scheduled a retreat. They're out of town working really hard on that. But our staff worked really hard. But I want to say a huge thanks to our Sullivan County commissioners in Sullivan County who value education. So together we put that as a high priority here. It makes all the difference in the world for our communities, for our county, for moving forward. So we really appreciate that, and I agree with Richard. It's one of the biggest decisions making, not just this school, but the school funding for Sullivan County that we're seeing and are so excited about. So really pleased with that. And I asked Gary Lilly if a cheer is on this, and a cheer is not scheduled. So I am not trained as a cheerleader, but I would ask y'all all to join in a hip hip hooray. So let's yell it and say hip hip hooray, hip hip hooray. Thank you. And Amy Scott's next, and she's been waiting a long time for this, so she might talk a long time, or she might be quick so we can dig in.
All right. Thank you, Margaret. We are so excited that you chose to spend time with us on this cool morning, this dry, cool morning. We're excited about that. You've heard us talk already about relationships, and I think today's perfect. I think the process has been perfect, the timing has been perfect, the exact people who are here are all perfect and all come together to support this project, and it just makes us so proud. We needed the county commission to come through for us, and they did. We needed the city council to get behind it, and they certainly have. And we have a fabulous school board who has been the catalyst. They challenged us here at Advance to determine, what do you need to provide an awesome education for students in the now, right now, and what will you need 50 or 60 years from now? And our teachers here, we know that our teachers are our number one resource, and we believe that in Bristol, and they take that super seriously. They serve on committees, and they study, and they are piloting and practicing strategies to be prepared to make the right decision to step into that school when it's appropriate. And we're so proud of them and proud of that relationship. We know we're not done needing support in public education. Public education, free and appropriate public education, is the backbone and the livelihood of our communities, certainly the sustainability. We want our students to graduate from Tennessee High and be contributing members of our society. We want them to stay right here in our community, and we know that this building is going to be a positive attribute in that process. We have the opportunity to impact the learning environment for the next 60 years for every student that comes through our school system, and that's pretty powerful when you think about this. Dawn did this with our staff yesterday. That's 3,000 students every 3 years for 60 years. So that's good stuff. So let's give it up for that. We're real excited that every student gets to come through here, and every student will benefit from the partnership and the excitement that's come together for today. I want to make sure that we take time to really celebrate the students that are here. They represent the groups of students that will be coming here. Our current 3rd, 4th, and 5th graders will enter into this building as 6th, 7th, and 8th graders in 21, 22. So that's when that's gonna happen. We're excited about that. So today is perfect. Today is a perfect day to officially start the journey, and on behalf of the current staff here at Vance Middle School and the current students, the students to come, the students of the future, and the staff of the future, we thank you for the bottom of our heart for getting behind this project, and for really believing in us and believing that we will make the appropriate decisions, and we will make you proud, and we will work hard to do so. Again, thank you.
All right, students, you have your helmets on. Get your shovels ready. Can we have a drum roll, please? Students, you may now break ground for our new middle school.